midweek preview time. Daggy and Beaver are with you to get stuck into Flemington. Got speed racing this afternoon there, and Warwick Farm support card. How are you travelling, Beaver?
Travelling well, thank you, mate. Warm weather, gone to rainy weather, so
Yeah,
bit of a change. But as we lead up to Christmas, mate, winding up for the year, but still plenty of winners out there to find.
hopefully. Yeah, we'll see. Let's see if we get through Warwick Farm, eh? With they start to get like this, suddenly they want to get home early for Christmas, but it's a different story. Let's start at Flemington, though, where we've got a full card of straight races. The rail is out 14 metres, which should take away that outside fence disadvantage, but good track and an interesting card. One where you're probably either looking to be really with or against favourites, is how I sort of saw it.
Yeah, I think that's probably right, mate. Yeah, I think there's a few good chances there that have some decent form down the straight track here. So hopefully we can find those and they can run up to expectations.
There's a few lightly raced ones that actually I think the straight's going to suit too, which is obviously more of a gut feeling. But we kick off with a maiden to start the day. Is a 1,200 metre maiden, and perhaps we can get away with a winner in the first with his favourite, Beaver.
I was going a little bit against it. Not that I don't think it can win. I think it's certainly going to be hard to beat. But I went for Glow Light.
Yeah,
I just thought the form behind Ginger and Pink, Nation State was pretty good, and has been there and thereabouts. And I thought just at the $5 mark presented some okay value here. Needs to win one, but so do all of these. So I had it on top, just in front of the favourite. For those reasons.
cool. I'd flipped him. I liked the work of Acid Wash going into that race. I liked the way it hit the line. And I think the straight will suit it. So from gate 10 on top for me, but definitely main danger is Glow Light, who that form has been franked with Ginger and Pink coming out and winning well on the weekend. So two key hopes to start the day. So in agreement there. The second is a Class 1,000 metres. And I think there's two key hopes here as well. The first is Ascending. The filly, who just looked like it was very pacey on debut, jumped to the front and gave nothing else a chance. And main danger for me was the top weight here in Mere Morsel, who was a pretty soft win, resuming there out wide. And Craig Williams jumps on from gate 3. I thought this is another one, I thought the straight might suit it. Again, two hopes for me, and one's a decent price. What have you seen this?
Yeah, I've gone the same way here, mate. I think the Ascending that's only had the one start, that was pretty impressive there. It was a good win. Was well backed there, and this looks like another good stepping stone on its way through the grades.
Beautiful. The third is 1,000 metre benchmark 70. Who have you found?
Yeah, I thought the third big where it came a little bit tricky here, and I've gone for the resumer here, Arctic Fairy. Gets the inside draw here, but this is, freshened up here. I think it can run well, and when last in work, ran behind the likes of What You Need and Little Miss Kubi, who would be standouts in a race like this. So it's only had the 5 starts for 2 wins, 2 placings. First up goes okay. So I think it can run really well here.
It was a bit like you struggled. I ended up putting Jocelyn on top, who, just because I liked the form around It's a Kind of Magic last time out, that was a good run. And before that, it wasn't too bad in, as you said, against Little Miss Kubi as well. It's on top from me. I wanted to get rid of Sounds Dude, but actually, the more I looked at it, the more some of those runs were good. And another one that I feel like the straight's going to suit, so I'll make that the main danger. But tricky because, as you've mentioned, top weight's a good chance, and Amanatu's flying and loves 1,000 as well. Race 4 is a benchmark 64, and I am going to have a little stab at one at a price here in Ruada. I like that resumption. It was a good win. Blake Shin takes over, and lightly raced 3-year-old who is going to be 20 to 1, so it will be on top from me. Main danger, Walenda, has some okay form around it. Did return with a nice enough win, but I can't say I'm too enthused about the Yarra Valley form coming here. But what else is there in a race, I suppose? What do you think?
Yeah, this is a tricky little affair here. I've gone for Rotokura. here. Gets stirred up now. Nolan's aboard. First up, only just pipped at Ballarat and then wasn't far off them again, carrying a big weight, 62 kilos at Seymour. Look, I think in what looks to be an open race, down the straight may suit and can run well.
Race number 5 is a 1,200 metre no metro win race. What have you found here?
Yeah, I'm going to stick with the favourite here in Miss Icelandic. 3 runs in this preparation, 333, so it does need to find the line here. But yeah, has run well in city class company, and this is its best chance here with Blake Shin aboard, drawn right, winnable race. Main danger, Rich Lover. Got an outside draw here, so that's playing better down the outside there. Been consistent and did break through nicely last start.
I am jumping off, after tipping it every run this start, I'm jumping off Miss Icelandic, so today must be the day. I'm going to put Rich Lover on top. I like how it's going. This prep, the form out of that race it won last start was Frank yesterday, with more mum coming out and winning. So it is on top for me at $10. I think it's a nice enough price. From Vienna Vixen, who resumes last couple of runs are decent. McDonegal takes over, who is probably a tick these days because he's riding pretty well in a shallow pool down there. The 6 is a benchmark 70. What do we got here? Yeah, benchmark 70 over the 1,100 metres, which I'm going to go with the first up here in Ebony King. It's a horse I've always had an opinion of. I thought both trials this time in were fantastic, and this feels like a horse that's going to come back and hopefully put together a decent summer preparation. So I'll put it on top. From Luna Cat, who's honest, good run last time. We got the same again with Celine taking over. They're the 2 main chances here, and I'll let you tip Mornington Glory now.
Yeah, I am going to tip Mornington Glory. It's a horse that I've got a little bit of opinion of. Again, a couple of starts back, wasn't beaten far by Raymond Maginero. Good little horse. And then Prancing Spirit was an outstanding win last start. Mornington Glory finished 4th. I probably was slightly disappointed with it there, but I think this is an easier race. And for that reason and that reason alone, I think it can bounce back here and be super hard to beat.
I hadn't noticed you had an opinion of it. I think you've, what's it, had 10 starts? You've tipped it in at least 9 of them. So stick solid.
Well, there you go. I got 2 out of 9.
Fair enough. The 7th is the feature, the Kensington Stakes, a listed 1,000-metre race with Lost Generation. So no harm done there. Who do you like, though?
Just before we go on, mate, fancy you backing me about following some shit horses. Jesus Christ. It's a bit rich of you.
No, hey, without fail, they win when they jump off them. I can give you that list. It. So Miss Icelandic's along tonight. There was one in the weekend. Spangler before that. Anyway.
Yeah, good on you.
Yeah.
For me, Najem Suhail here. Quite surprised it's not favourite.
Yeah.
Very confused. I see it's kind of now equal favourites. But given its form in the last couple of runs, I would have thought this would have been close to even money in this race. Goes quick. We'll get out in front here, and they will have to catch it. And I don't know that Markovic is an overly strong chaser and small field. It's probably a good night here. I'd be surprised if this doesn't win by a couple. So I'll be jumping on this now.
It's just bulletproof. If Markovic leads it, it can sit off. It can absorb pace if it's if they end up both going hell for leather, and it can chase if they, as it did in that race where the other thing took off a few months back now. Bulletproof up the straight, it's on top, and I agree with everything you've just said. Actually, to be honest, if I was going to have a danger here, it could potentially be Katsu coming back and improving, because it did look like a horse of some ability early on in its career. For progetracing.com.au, I'll make my best on the card at Flemington. Race 1, number 1, Acid Wash. And my value is race 4, number 8, Ruada. Who do you like?
My best bet is race 7, number 3, Najem Suhail. And my value bet comes up in race 4, number 3, Rotokura.
Beautiful. Well, let's have a quick look at Warwick Farm. I haven't had a chance to get through a lot of this with sales looming and a bit on this week, but I'll leave it in your capable hands, Beaver, where the rail goes 5 metres from the 1,000 to the winning post, 3 metres for the remainder. Currently a soft 7, but rains continue in Sydney, so we'll keep an eye on that. And we're going to kick off with a 1,000-metre maiden. Anything caught your eye here?
No, look, this is a pretty hard race here. The first one with all first starters here, soft track. I know which ones are going to handle the conditions. I've gone for number 6 Photographics, just at the 650. Trial okay for this, gets 3 kilo claim. And yeah, can run well.
2 is a 1,300-metre maiden. Who do you like here?
Yeah, I'm going with the top weight here, Dimitrov, resuming from the O'Shea stable. Only had the 3 starts for 3 placings here. All of them a fair bit of merit and not that far off the winner or winners. So I think he can run well here fresh if ready and primed up enough for this. Had the couple of trials, not a strong field, and if handles the conditions, should be hard to beat.
Excellent. The 3rd is the staying race on the card, a benchmark. No, it's not. It's the mile race. Benchmark 72. Ken O'Shea put 2 winners together back to back.
Not without a chance. There's three in the market here, and they seem to be the 3 to look towards. I've gone for number 6, Lamar. I think he can run well. 3 runs in this prep have been okay, bit mixed. Expected to run better last start, but won't need to run too much better than any of those. Does handle the softer going quite well, so I think he can run well, just at the slightly better value. I had the 2 Edmund on top, Main Danger 2nd, and Master Copy 3rd.
The 4th is a benchmark 72, 1,100 metres. What do you like in this one?
Yeah, look, another race that's got plenty of chances here. I've just stuck with Lavish Empire here. Going to give it one more go. I think the soft track, it plays into its favourite here, and just settled off the pace, gets the running line here, a couple of kilo claim, can run extremely well. Main Danger, Storm the Ramparts. It's going well. Had a couple on heavy, gone all right, but a bit untried on the soft.
Yeah, I thought Vegas Raider with Forgive Last Run, a trial since, can run okay in this one. The 5th is a 2,200 metre benchmark 64, the staying race. What do you like in this one?
Yeah, in these conditions, not sure they're going to be going too quick at the end, some of these, but let's see if we can find one. I'm going for a little bit of value here. Going to go the tried and tested Waller over these types of staying events. Harold the Great, been around the money in most of the most recent runs. Again, we'll keep finding the line, but Jesus is nothing to get excited about this race. Probably wouldn't be wasting my money.
No. Race 6 is the...
Yeah, look, hopefully one of the better bets on the day in number 9 Shaken with the blue colours. Resuming here, 2 runs on the soft, a win and a placing. Tuned up nicely with a couple of trials here at Hawkesbury and Randwick. They looked pretty good. Has run an open class company before. I think this is probably the best bet on the day.
Cool. And the last is a benchmark 72, 1,300 metres. Lost Tumbling and 5 others, but who do you like here?
Yeah, good little race to finish the day. 3 or 4 chances here. I'm going for the resuming Vinny's Spirit. Think he can run well here, jump on the pace, give them something to chase, and might just get away with that again with a couple of kilo claim, but gets 5 kilos off the favourite Cool Jakey. So just hoping that's enough to get us the victory.
Your best in value at Warwick Farm?
Yeah, my best race 6, number 9 Shaken. Think it'll be hard to beat. Value was potentially hard to find given the day, but maybe in the first race 1, number 6 Photographics.
Yeah, good shout. And what's happening up at Doomben?
Yeah, there's a few. Got a few at Doomben. There's one in the second that should win, but it's a shorty, so you might want to take it into a couple of others. Race 2, number 9 certainly can. I like race 3, number 1 Barker with Michael Rotterboard, and then my next bet came up is race 6, number 7 Lennox.
Awesome. Good job, Beaver. Thank you for dragging my ass through that. And we will be back on. Yeah, it's nothing you haven't been used to over the last 4 years, but we'll be back on Friday to get stuck into round week in the Valley. We'll also have something up over the weekend for Boxing Day, and then wrap up the week after. But take care, punters. Good luck this afternoon, and we'll chat